Hey everyone, this is Allie and welcome to the Common Room. Today on my channel we are going to be seeing some Noble Collection items that at the time of recording this video are only available in the UK. I have 4 items to show you today. 3 of them we will be unboxing. I've been waiting on them for a little while in the mail. And then I had one that I received for Christmas and I'll be showing that one to you after. So let's go ahead and get started. This is our first item. Sometimes I'm really bad at getting these. Oh God, there's something on the side here. Oh, it's just a Noble Collection little booklet. Oh, yeah, it's all taped around here. So let me get that off of here. You can see some of it kind of coming out there. That's steer clear. It's so shiny and brand new. Alrighty, so this is the golden Snitch statue, and it's very shiny and very pretty. Let me get it out of this completely so we can see it. So you can see on the very bottom, it has the trademark on there. And it's kind of the way that the statue is presented to make it look like it's in motion, which I thought was really cool. Can't tell if I'm supposed to move these. No? Okay. One cool thing about this one is I didn't have to put anything together really. It comes, the statue comes, you don't have to put it on the base. It's all completely connected. It's just out of the box, ready to go on one of my shelves. So that's really cool. And this is what it looks like from the other side. I believe this is the front of the golden Snitch statue. So this item from the Noble Collection stands about 7 inches tall. It is made out of metal, and it has a silver 24K gold plated finish on it. This base on here is a wooden base that it's attached to. And you can see it here. You see the little wings on the Snitch. This just looks like the Snitch straight out of the movie. That's beautiful. And the swoosh, because it's flying away from you. I do really like this item. I'm going to have to display it. I'm going to have to make a Quidditch shelf and somehow get some Nimbus 2000 in there because that is just beautiful. Alrighty, so I've got that one put aside so that we can start unboxing our next item. You can see this box is a little bit bigger, a little bit longer. So let me go ahead and get it unboxed for you. So this one we had not taken the actual box that was shipped in off of it. So there's another little box in there. I just realized this one says open this end. I'm not sure if I even did that on the Snitch. Okay, so this one has 2 parts to it. This I can tell is just going to be the stand. So let me just set it here. So if you couldn't tell before, this is stuff on it. This is Umbridge's black Quill that is most notoriously known for Harry writing "I must not tell lies" using his own blood. Let me get this stand open so we can put it all on here together. So I had to do a little bit of research on displaying this one because it's a little bit different, and I knew it was displayed a certain way in the picture that I saw of it online, but playing around with it, looks like there's 2 different ways you could really display it. So the way that you usually see it is kind of longer. If you notice in here on the stand, let me see if I can show you this. There's some notches in there, and the very tip of this quill, you can see that it's rigid. It has those notches on there. So with those notches on the quill, you'll feel them just kind of set in to it. So if you just kind of move it until you feel it set in there. Yeah, kind of, if I'm displaying it, I would turn it a little so you can actually see it. So you can display it this way, which is going to be a little longer. But if you have a smaller area to work with, you can flip it around. This feather's very delicate, so be careful with it. but you can flip it around and you'll feel it just kind of get into place, and then you can do it that way as well. So because my shelves aren't crazy long, I actually might display it like this, just so it takes up a little less room. But I was really excited to get this one. We all love to hate Umbridge, but this quill is pretty cool. So with Umbridge's quill, to me it feels like the top part here and the kind of this part of the base is made out of metal. And then if I move this up here for you, I'm going to show you the tip of the quill, and I'm going to turn it a little bit so you can see how it kind of goes down and almost like a claw. And then move you over so you can see the feather. And the feather is really nice. I know in the movies I believe that the quill is a little bit beaten up. This feather's in pretty good shape, but it's got a little bit of character to it, so I like that. I'm going to set this one down so I can get our last unboxing item, which is probably the one I've been most excited for. Alrighty, so this item was the one that I was waiting on to do this video. It actually just came in the mail yesterday. So let me get this one open for you. So if you'll see when I'm opening this, there's the display case. If you've seen any of the Noble collection items, you know standardly something jewelry related goes in these stand cases. So I'm assuming this is the item. They really pack their stuff so it can be shipped and not break, because it's a little hard to get out of here. Oh wait, it's got these little places for me to put my fingers in on the side so I can grab it. Yeah. Set it down. Just checking to make sure there's no scratches or dents, but it looks really good. So this is just the stand. Let me go ahead and open up the actual product. The true Slytherin in me has been very excited for this. And here it is. This is the Locket in the Cave, the one that replaced the actual Horcrux from, as we all know, Regulus Black. If you look on my shelves, you will see I do have the real Horcrux. Right here is the real Locket from Slytherin. But when I saw this one on the website, I was super excited because not only is it the fake Locket, but let me see if I can open this bad boy up. How do I do it? Okay. There's a note inside of it, which I have been very excited to see. Oh, this is so exciting. It's so nicely folded, I almost don't want to unfold it. It's like origami. Ah. And it reads, "To the Dark Lord, I know I will be dead long before you read this, but I want you to know that it was I who discovered your secret. I have stolen the real Horcrux and intend to destroy it as soon as I can. I face death in the hope that when you meet your match, you will be mortal once more. R.A.B." And of course we know that he was mortal when he met his match. I was so excited for this. It's not just a movie replica, but you know, I read this in the book. I was so excited for it. So with this note, like I said in the beginning, it was really nicely folded. I'm going to kind of show you just how to fold it back the way it came so it'll fit in the locket. Again, it is a little bit like origami, but when you unfold it, you'll see that it kind of keeps its shape. And so just pull the sides in together and it's going to make like a triangle on both sides. Now you're going to take each of these little corners and just fold them down. This side too, fold it down, and then you've got the same little shape, and it's going to fit perfectly back into your locket. Okay. Kind of turn it just so it's a little square, and you can snap it right back in. So I decided to get out my actual Horcrux locket and just compare it to the real locket so you can see the differences of the fake one and the real Horcrux. So I'm going to start with the locket from the cave, the fake one. So if you look at the front of the locket, you'll see it looks like there are some runes and some writing kind of going around the center of it. But when you look at the real locket here, you are going to notice one big difference, and that is the S for Slytherin. So you'll see they are similar, but this is the real Horcrux. And I'm going to turn them around to the back now so you can see. Okay, so looking at the back of the locket from the cave, you will notice that it does have some small writing etched in it, and the coloring on this one, and you'll notice it more when I show you the real locket, but it's a little bit of a duller color. And then when you compare it to the back of the real Horcrux, you'll see it is very similar. One of the main differences on the real one is that it is much more vibrant of a color and a little shinier. But the backs are very similar, more similar than the front of them. The chains on these are a little bit different than the other jewelry items that you get from the Noble collection. They're more of a plastic material, but these are a little big. I don't know if I'd be actually wearing them for a necklace. But the actual outside of them and the chains are the same for both lockets. It just shows you the difference of how the real one looked compared to the fake one. So now I'm going to put this in its display case for you so you can see how to display it. So I have the top of the display case because if you look, it has these little clasps to hook into the chain so that it'll just hang down on the display. Just from having other Noble Collection pieces, I've learned that you're going to want to start really low, close to the actual locket so that you can actually see it in the display. Okay, so I'm just going to take like 3 or 4 up, and I'm going to just hook that in. And then I'm just going to pull it pretty much straight at the top, no real hang down, and hook the other one. And then you'll see that it just kind of sits right like that. One really cool thing about these cases that not a lot of people know is there is this little pocket right in the back here, and you can actually stick the long chain in there so that way you can't see it in the display case. So you just sit it right in there and layer it down. I'm just trying to get that back chain in there as good as I can, and then set it there, and you've got it displayed. So out of the unboxing items, this one's definitely my favorite. Sirius Black is one of my favorite characters, so having this little piece from his brother when he was kind of turning from being a Death Eater to realizing how bad that was, this is just a really cool piece. I can't wait to display that one in my bookshelf. Okay, so you might have noticed that one of my items is missing from my bookshelf. That is because it is the last item I'm going to be showing you today. This one was a Christmas present, so I'm not unboxing it for you, but it is one of my favorite pieces, so I thought that I would show it to you. So this item is the Triwizard Cup. Now, this one comes with the cup and it has this base that you can sit it on. This is one of my favorite items because it is so heavy. Like if you were to get this, it is a well-crafted, good quality item. So I know that there are other Triwizard Cups that you can get. I did see some of those at like the Universal Studios. And they are, when I picked them up though, they're more of a, they're still nicely made, but they're a plastic. And this is made out of metal and pewter. And it's so beautiful in person. It's so shiny. I love this blue color. And it's got a lot of little intricate details on it. You can see this little dragon down here at the bottom, kind of curls up onto the cup. And then each of these also. It's just beautiful. And I'm very happy that I got this as a Christmas present. And it makes a great addition to my Triwizard Tournament bookshelf. Okay, so that is all of our items today. We were able to unbox the Golden Snitch statue, Umbridge's Quill, and the Locket from the Cave. I am very excited to add all three of those to my collection. They're going to be great additions. I hope you all enjoyed seeing these items as much as I did. If anyone knows of any other items that are only available in the UK, please comment below. Thank you for watching. If you would like to see more videos about my Harry Potter collection and the Wizarding world, feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you next time in the comment room.